Hello everyone, welcome to EWM learning session. My name is Harikrishna Aram Shetty. Today we are going to discuss about goods receipt reversal process in EWM. Previously I have shared the 8 other videos of the EWM, different EWM processes. Hope those videos are helpful to the people who are learning or who are exploring the EWM processes. This particular video I am making because I see even in the Google I have seen several threads to find the process of how to do the reversal in EWM. There is not much information I found in the Google, and there are several valid reasons why any client wants to do the goods receipt reversal process. So one of the examples that I have taken here is the pricing. Let's say we have done the put away completely. We created the delivery in S4 and then we distributed to EWM and then we have done the put away activity. So when after the put away is completed, the goods receipt material document contains the accounting postings. So let's assume that the pricing that is posted to these accounts, something went wrong or it is posted to wrong accounts. There may be other business reasons also. I am just taking this an example. So due to any reason, if a business wants to reverse the goods receipt process that is been already completed, we don't have the happy flow that is being given in SAP WM. Like in ECC or SAP WM, when we run the Migo with the one or two movement type with the goods receipt material document, I mean in ECC or WM it is a straightforward way. When we use this, the reversal will happen. But it's not the situation in EWM. The standard EWM doesn't allow to do this, because technically we are working with two different systems. One is S4 and then another is EWM. We are creating our source is S4. We are creating the documents in S4 and then we are transferring to EWM. And after the put away, the goods receipt is also happened from the EWM. Now if there is any need to do the reversal due to any reason, there is a process given by SAP recently in the SAP note 2551912. So the process I am showing you here is taken the steps from this particular note. So you can also refer this note to see what are all the different options SAP has given for the goods receipt reversal. Right. So if we look at the transactional data point of view, we start the process with the creation of the purchase order, and then we will create the inbound delivery, and then in our process we will do the packing in S4 only. Within the inbound delivery we do the packing, and then when we save, the distribution is automatic. So when we save, the delivery will be distributed automatically to EWM system. And then the next automation process is when the delivery is distributed, we can validate it in PRDI or non-transaction. So it is transferred to EWM, and also the put away tasks will be created automatically based on the post processing framework PPF. So we have automated here the distribution of the delivery to EWM and also the creation of the put away tasks using the PPF. So two steps we have automated here. And then the confirmation can be taken place from different places, like using the transaction TO_CONF or from the monitor, or if the client is using the RF, we can also leverage that. Any transaction we can use to confirm the put away task. So once the put away task is confirmed, the goods receipt will be posted automatically, and then the PPF will also transfer that goods receipt information to S4, and we can see the document flow or the information, the status information in the S4 VL33 transaction. Now from here we can, if there is any need to do the reversal, the process starts from here. The transaction that we use here is VL60, or even from the PRDI also we can go to the follow-on functions and then do the return to vendor process. So here the first four steps, if you see, this is the put away process. Using the inbound delivery reference, we have taken the material to the warehouse. Now there is a requirement to do the reversal. That means there is a requirement to pick up this material, the damaged or any issued material. We have to pick up that material and send it to the vendor. So for that reason, when we run this transaction VL60, outbound delivery will be created. So for any pickup from the EWM warehouse, we need an outbound delivery. So for that reason, when we run VL60, outbound delivery will be created, and again automation created, and it will be distributed to EWM system. So now it is distributed, and the other step we have here is, when it is distributed to EWM, we can see that the picking tasks are created automatically. We enabled the PPF for both picking and put away. So the tasks will be created automatically, and then the only step, the last two steps we left with is confirmation of the picking task. It can be from RF, or it can be from TO_CONF, or it can be also from the monitor. So once we confirm the picking task, the most important point we need to remember here is, whatever the HU that we have received previously, the same HU we have to pick during the return process. Right, so when we do the return pickup and the confirmation is done, we have to post the goods issue from the PRDO. So when we do the goods issue, the goods issue document gets updated to S4, and then we can see the entire document flow starting from the forward cycle and also the returns related documents and the material documents we can see. So in order to execute this process, we also need to do some configuration settings in the background which are influencing to run this process. Now let's look at some of the configuration steps which are important to know. First we will go to materials management, purchasing, and then confirmations. Right, so now I am in the conditions. So confirmations I am going in, and then these options we have to verify. So confirmation control is 0004, and then if you pull it to last, we can see that quantity difference profile is assigned as 0004. So this is important. This is the first assignment, and then the 0004 has been defined here. Okay, and then most important is this one, internal confirmation category. So for this, the shipping notification LA, we can see that this checkbox is already there. So this is return delivery. This is most important for creating the return delivery. Okay, now other important one is, we are saying that the return delivery will be created. So if we want the system to create the return delivery, what is important is, we need to have the delivery type and item type, right? Item category. So the return delivery type we use here is the standard document type RLL, return delivery to vendor. So we have this item category, delivery type, and then RLLN is the item category, and then we have to do the determination from RLL to RLLN mapping we have to do. Right, so we have this mapping here. This is on the S4 side what we are seeing. So we need also, since the delivery has to be distributed and the return pickup has to be done from the EWM side. For that reason, we need to map these documents RLL and RLLN to EWM document types as well. So now we will do that mapping. We will do the mapping from S4 to EWM document types and item types. So my delivery type in S4 RLL is mapped to out B in EWM. Similarly, we will do the item type mapping also. So here document type RLL and item category RLLN is mapped to here. The document type is optional. Out B we can also assign here. Out B is mapped to item type ORET. So this setting is important. Okay, now let's proceed to run the transactional data. I have the purchase order with me already. Now I am going to create the purchase order, inbound delivery for my purchase order. So make sure all the data is correct, selecting the right storage locations and the quantity. And we discussed before that we are going to do the packing in S4 only. Similarly, I have done the packing here, and then we automated it. When the moment I save this delivery, it will be distributed to EWM system. Now the delivery is distributed to EWM. Let's look at this delivery in EWM. So we also discussed that the automation point of view, whenever the delivery is distributed to EWM, the PPF action will trigger and it creates the tasks also. Right, so the task is created here automatically. What we need to remember here is the handling unit and the bin that is suggested by the system, because when we do the reversal process, we need to pick the same handling unit from the same bin. Right, so it is ending with 8663. We will remember that. So I am going to confirm this put away task. We have only one task. So now the task is confirmed, and then if we refresh here, we can see that the status is the goods receipt status and the put away is completed. Now before we move on to the reversal process, we will look at the document flow of the inbound delivery, and then we will start our returns process. So the goods receipt document is updated in S4. And then if we display the document, the movement type should display here is 101. Right, so now we will start the returns process. I am going to transaction BL60. Okay, so here we have to select the inbound delivery that we want to reverse, ending with 308, and then if we double click on the right hand side, you will see the information related to our delivery. Okay, now for doing the reversal process, we have to choose this option and then click on the return deliveries. Now we got this pop-up. So if we look at the movement type 122, we have defined the several reason codes why we are doing the returns. These reason codes are displaying from the standard movement type 122. So if we need any other specific reason codes, we can also define and assign it to the movement type. So here I am saying the poor quality, and then it is the same HU that we have picked, 8663, and then I am posting it. So when I do this posting, system creates the outbound delivery. So the document is created successfully. In the overview session here, we can see the entire document flow. This is my inbound delivery, handling unit, and then the goods receipt is posted. And then for this goods receipt, we created the return delivery, which is outbound delivery. So before we check this delivery into EWM, we will look at the information of this outbound delivery. So this is the storage location, and then mainly the movement type related information I want to highlight here. It is 122, and these item types we have seen. Document type is RLL and the item type is RLLN. This is based on the mapping that we have done. We have seen these configuration steps before, both on the S4 side and EWM side. Now this delivery is already distributed to EWM system. This is one of the automation. Now the next step is we will validate this delivery in EWM side. Okay, so again the second automation is that we have enabled the PPF, so the task should be created automatically, picking task. So we can see that the picking task is created automatically based on the PPF action, and most important information that we discussed before is the bin and then the handling unit that is suggested. Here in our case the system has suggested the same handling units automatically, which we want to do the return. In case if system not suggested automatically, we have to choose manually while creating the picking warehouse task. So now I am going ahead and confirming the warehouse task. So the picking task, so whatever the damaged or defective material or issued material we picked from the warehouse, and now it is in the goods issue area. So the last step that we have is we have to post the goods issue from the EWM. Only then the process will be completed. So when we do the goods issue from EWM, the goods issue information will be transferred to S4 system, and the status and the document flow will be updated everywhere. Right, now we have posted the goods issue. Now let's check the document flow of the inbound delivery. So if we check the inbound delivery, we can see the entire document flow of the forward and then the reversal cycle. So we started with the creation of inbound delivery, and then we attached the handling unit to the delivery, we distributed, and then we confirmed the put away task, and then finally posted the goods receipt. This is the forward cycle. And then we initiated the returns process from the transaction VL60. We selected the right reason code, and then when we saved, outbound delivery is created and it is distributed to EWM system. So the return picking task is created, and we picked the same handling unit that we want to return, and then finally we posted the goods issue from EWM. So we can observe that the movement type determined here is 122. Right, so this is the entire process of the reversal process using EWM we can do. So you can try different variations based on this example. Hope this video gives some knowledge to you. So the previous videos and this video, including all the 9 videos that I have uploaded till now, I feel you are learning something from these videos. I'll try to upload more videos going forward. Keep watching this space. Thank you and have a good day.